Hello and welcome to Paran'Orleans, the Paranormal New Orleans podcast with your hostess, Fat Girl Freestyle. Welcome to a special bonus episode. I hope you will enjoy it. Tonight we have another anonymous submission, a tale of caution, if you will, when visiting New Orleans and deciding to tour one of our beautiful cemeteries. Cemeteries here are places that are respected. We pay honor to our deceased. We hold them in very high regard. We do not play around when it comes to the cities of the dead. They are sacred spaces, especially in New Orleans. Here, there are places where the physical body is deposited, but the spiritual one continues to roam. This episode is called Dead But Not Gone. Please keep my submission anonymous. This incident occurred just 4 months ago, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around what happened. My girlfriends and I took a trip down to New Orleans just to have fun, unwind, drink too much, eat too much, things that the city is known for. We did both to excess. One of our friends decided to schedule a cemetery tour. She wanted to see what all the hype about New Orleans cemeteries was about. I should have declined and stayed back at the hotel, but I didn't. So here we go, off to meet the tour guide at the cemetery, partially hungover, headaches and all, not in the best of moods. We really should have canceled. So we meet the tour guide, and he goes through his spiel about the history of the cemetery, some of the popular people who are buried there, some of the things that have occurred there, etc., etc. There are a few of us who truly aren't interested. We just want to know what's the closest place we can go and grab a drink. I wish we hadn't done that. We enter into the cemetery for the walking tour, and immediately I felt strange. But I kept it to myself. So we're walking, halfway listening to the tour guide. We're just kind of bumbling about, looking at the graves. A few of us sitting down on them, to take pictures, selfies. Stupid, really. We kind of got separated from the rest of the group. It was 3 of us. They didn't even notice. So we decided to play a silly little game of hide and seek. Why did we do that? I don't know. So we're running around the graves, ducking behind them, laughing, giggling, like we're on the playground. I'm hiding behind one of the tombs, and I feel a tap right in the middle of my back. And I thought it was my friend Miranda, but I turned around and no one was there. I immediately got that strange feeling again and started calling for Miranda and Jessica. And I'm wandering, trying to find them, and I can't. It's like they completely disappeared. And I knew they couldn't be far. I mean, I knew the group couldn't be far. So I stopped to try to listen to see if I could hear them so I could follow the sound of their voices. And it was complete silence. Complete silence. Immediately I start to cry because I know that something weird is happening. And all I could do is just crouch down and cover my eyes and just cry. And then all of a sudden, I hear Miranda and Jessica calling my name. And I stand up and I turn around and they're just a few feet behind me. And they're asking me, "Where did you go? One minute we saw you and the next minute you were gone." I said, "What do you mean? I've been right here the whole time looking for you guys." And they look at me and they shake their heads and they're like, "No, we were looking for you. We didn't see you." And then they tell me, "The weird thing is we didn't hear anything. Nothing. No voices. Nothing." And I just told them, I said, "We have to get out of here. We have to get out of here now." We caught up to the rest of the group and they were just about to the end of the tour. And we told our other friends that we were going to wait outside for them. We get outside of the cemetery and we're pulling out our phones, looking at the pictures that we took. And in all of them, all of the photos on all of our phones, there was a black haze clouding the picture. Every last one of them. I still don't know what happened when they were looking for me, and they still don't know what happened when I was looking for them. It's something that we're trying to put out of our minds, but I wanted to submit this to warn everyone, to caution everyone. When you go to a cemetery in New Orleans, go with respect or don't go at all. Well, that was certainly an interesting experience, and I hope those of you listening have taken heed. Again, we take our spirits, our cities of the dead, very seriously, and we pay them the proper respects. When you go, make sure you have an offering. You have to ask permission to go into their space, or they will let you know that they don't want you there. When I visit, something I like to say, and feel free to use it if you ever visit a cemetery in New Orleans. Please allow me into your space. I'm here to observe, not disturb. I'm here to pay my respects, to let you know you are not forgotten. The same way I enter is the same way I leave, without attachments. Please take this offering as thanks for allowing me to share your space. Whether you go with fruits or flowers, candy, or 9 pennies, you have to pay your respects to them. Leave the offering at the entrance. And be sure to tell them thank you, because the cemetery spirits, they will humble you. This has been Paran'Orleans. Thank you for joining me for this mini-sode. Again, you can follow me on TikTok at Fat Girl Freestyle and find